Fuck me, that is a black bear. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is Agent Geechee with Geechee Uncharted, and welcome to the Olympic Mountains of Washington. For the next 3 days, I'm going to be backpacking into one of the deepest corners of these mountains, to a place known as the Lost Valley. So I found this place on the map about 3 years ago on Google Earth. Never thought I'd have the capabilities to reach it, but now I think I found a way. The last people I could find to ever reach this place was years ago on some old internet archive. I might actually need to already put on my rain jacket because it's really coming down. The weather forecast said it would only be raining very early in the morning. It's the middle of summertime, but this is the Olympic Mountains. It's the wettest place in America aside from Alaska. It's actually not even very cold right now at all, so I'm gonna be getting pretty warm, you know, hiking with this weight load, wearing this jacket, but I can't risk soaking myself before this trip even starts. I just heard this massive tree make a huge creaking sound as if it's about to fall. That is a massive fucking tree. The rain seems to be lifting, and I'm getting too hot to keep wearing this jacket. This is the Dozy Wallops River. It flows about 26 miles into the interior of these mountains. So there are 0 roads that go through these mountains. So that means the interior of this place is only accessible on foot or horseback. As you can see here, it looks like a massive slide happened, like a huge washout. That's one of the reasons you can't really build a road that goes all the way through these mountains, because the ground is way too unstable. I mean, just look at that. Imagine you try and drive this. You got a fucking 100-foot cliff. This is so cool. I think I'm actually gonna fill up my water here as well. Well, I gotta repeat that about 2 or 3 times to actually fill up my water bottle. This might be the most unnecessary rope that I've ever seen in my entire life. And maybe it's an item put there for lower level players. Looks like we reached a checkpoint. Looks like we're entering a raccoon and black bear spawn area. This is true. There's a massive wildfire. It's not too far south from here. We got another view of the river. We're gonna be following it for quite a while. And here's an old street sign from back when it used to be a road. It's like walking through a land of giants. See the river down there? Hundreds of feet. And you got these cool little rock shelters here, just carved out of the cliffs. You know, some parts of these mountains are just completely inaccessible. This is so cool. This would be a perfect place to fill up my water, but you know, I pretty much already just did. This is another old gate. Yeah, this server's gone through many updates. I'm gonna take my first break up here. I haven't really taken one yet, and I'm not trying to go super hard like I did last week. A goddamn nightmare campground. So this is actually something I've done before. This is that trail right here. You follow this, it goes literally up this mountain, 4,000 feet. You reach this beautiful, pristine mountain lake. It's got like blue Powerade colored water. And you can see the mist starting to drift away from the mountains. Holy cow. These rocks are crazy. What the hell? Sounds like another river right here. It's just the sound bouncing off this wall. Another one of these old street signs. Can't believe this used to be a road. Must have been quite a road. I mean, look at this. See this little picnic table down there? This is a stock camp. So this is weird. I don't know what might be living in here. I mean, they almost look like marmot holes. Marmots are these kind of oversized hamsters, but you don't find them down in the forest. You find them in the high alpine peaks. We might actually see some tomorrow by the time we reach Lost Valley. I keep on stopping, and I shouldn't be, but dude, every goddamn corner there's like a Lord of the Rings King Kong style Skull Island fucking view. I'm pretty sure these are spruce grouse. See them? What the hell? That's enough staring at the pheasants. Pass Creek. And we're gonna pass it. This is the spot to fill up water. I'm about 10, maybe 11 miles into this expedition. We're over halfway to the pass, over halfway to the Lost Valley. I'm not sure if I want to climb up the pass today or climb up the pass tomorrow bright and early, set up my camp up there, and have plenty of time to explore the area. You know, I think this is one of those things where I'm just going to play it by ear. As you can see, this path here goes up into the mountains. This is going to be very similar to the path that I'm going to be taking up to Lost Pass. Bear Camp Shelter seems like a fun place to camp. Straight down. The river is a few hundred feet down there by now. The sun is breaking out. That is genuinely epic. It's like another washout. Straight down. That is not too sturdy. And we're getting up in elevation now, so I'm actually getting a little bit chilly. I might even put my jacket on. I need to eat something though. I'm not too hungry, but I'm gonna do my body a favor and eat something. My mom got me a lot of trail mix for Christmas. I definitely thank her for that. This is gonna be really good right now. I think this little guy wants some. I am in the landscape of moss. Wouldn't want to fall on that, would you? Dude, this tree is just split down the middle. These are some nice red berries. I'm sure the bears might be eating them. According to that report from the person who'd been to Lost Valley before, there were a lot of black bears. Black bears are kind of the main hostile NPCs in this area. It's amazing because this place changes environments so frequently. I can be in these all different kinds of forests. I must be at like, goddamn, 15 miles because I've been going for like 9 hours at this point. That log does not even look real. Look how fat that is. I mean, this one too, what the f. Look at this tree. This is some King Kong shit. This fucking thing is massive. It was like one big tree fell and collapsed into segments. That had to have been hundreds of years old. This is the most open meadow I've seen. I can see snow over there. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna need to finish these scraps at the very least if I want to do this. Oh, I really hate these things. Plastic. Well, this is a pretty impressive view. The next potential campsite that I see, I'm gonna take it. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm exhausted, but this is beautiful. It's so weird seeing such like an open area after traveling through that insane jungle. I got water. I got a nice spot to put my tent. That's all I need. I mean, that seems correct to me. It's so big, it barely even fits in this spot. Over there, it's too bumpy, rocky. And I kind of just tossed this goddamn rainfly on because it's gonna sit there. I don't feel like putting it all in there, you know. Tomorrow, I don't have many miles, but I have a lot of elevation to gain. And you can actually see the mountain's starting to reveal itself. I did not notice this. This is a dead snake. Garter snake, I think. Well, I want to eat something here, and not that snake. I want to eat some fucking MRE dinners. It's not much better, trust me. Ideally, these are eaten warm, but I didn't bring enough heaters. Anyway, I got a chicken burrito bowl, which is going to taste probably like shit. And I got some chili mac, and that's actually going to taste pretty good. So I'm going to eat the chili mac first to get my taste buds accumulated. Even the flies wanted none of it, and this is one of the better ones. The only reason I eat this crap anyway is because I have a stockpile of them. And I'm broke as fuck, so I can't afford a $30 bag of beef jerky. You better not try and sell this, but yeah, my feet have seen better days. We're doing this Wild West style. If Bigfoot or a fucking bear want to fuck around, it's going to get interesting. See you on the morrow. Good morning, and welcome to day 2 in the Olympic Mountains. It's already pretty late in the morning by now, but I don't care. I got everything all packed up pretty quickly, so I'm just going to drink water and eat a little bit of breakfast before we head out. I'm just going to have to go with the old classic tortillas and peanut butter. Bear Camp. I saw that sign back there yesterday. Well, looks like I ended up staying at Bear Camp anyway. I didn't notice that yesterday either. That's one of those emergency shelter things. You know, if there's a hard rainstorm, winter storm, and you come across it, probably survive the night in there. All right. I've been trekking for about an hour, and we've reached the junction. There's a couple of marmots in that field right there on that rock. There's no way you can see them with the GoPro. I'm gonna film it on my phone for you. Look who's here. Marmots. A massive fucking boulder just became dislodged right here. Went flying down. I thought a fucking Wolverine was coming at me. We did it. Lost Pass. That was one of the most exhausting uphill sections I've ever done. That's Lost Peak up there. Well, now's the time to eat the actually decent stuff, so I have some applesauce and patriotic sugar cookies. I might just have the applesauce actually, and then eat these when I go to camp. This place is fucking huge. Oh man, I don't know where these lakes are. I think up there. The plains are much closer to us up here. We got a great place to fill up some water here. I'm just gonna get to this river here, and then I'm gonna follow it up, and I think the lake should be there, at least one of them. I got a meadow up here. I just passed the river, and this is some semblance of a goat path. Kind of wandering blind here. So I can like climb up this little hill, and if those trees clear out, I'll have a pretty decent view of the basin. Top of the hill. So this is kind of what I was looking for. This tells me the lakes are either like right behind this hill or all the way over there, or maybe like over there. I got no way of knowing, you know, they don't show up on the map. I kind of want to set my camp like here. This is nice. I mean, that's a perfect spot right down there. So I'm gonna wait to set my tent up, and I'll set it up down there. I'm just gonna have a little bite to eat and start exploring in like 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna have some white wheat snack bread with some chunky peanut butter and strawberry jam on. I'm traveling real light right now. We'll be exploring this way first. I'm gonna kind of wrap it around back to here. Oh, geez, I just stepped on a fucking snake. Oh my God. Yeah, he's beautiful. He's a beauty. Check it out. Hi there. Hi. This is ending up to be a lot more Wild West than I expected. Yeah, so I want to fill up my water here because it's empty. Continue up that basin. Hey, deer tracks. Could be an elk. I think it's a deer though. There's actually a frog here too. I've already caught one little reptile / amphibian, so I don't want to be 2-0 with them. These are some cool formations in the rocks here. Almost looks like markings. Well, I'm gonna climb up these rocks and see what's on the other end of this basin. It's like perfectly straight lines through the rock. This is actually a big rock field though, so it was pretty cool that I came up here. I'm gonna get back down to the meadow and kind of stick close to the creek. It'll be easier going than these rocks. These are pretty. I don't know shit about flowers, so you'll have to tell me what they are. Can't express to you how fucking cool this is. In an uncharted area, off trail, a landscape like this, I don't know what you could call better. I could go wherever I want right now. There's a waterfall there, there's a creek there. I told you there were fucking lakes here. So this would have been a really cool spot to camp, but hey, my spot's not bad either, and I can stay here as long as I want. You guys see the frog? Frog's making a right old mess of himself. Pretty dirty because it just sits here. Look at that, dead bugs. Look at that tadpole. What the fuck? It's so cool just looking at this water because I can see where the bugs are by looking underneath the water and seeing the little ripples that they cause. So I'm seeing ripples and I'm not even seeing the bugs causing them. Okay, I have to stop again because these are some crazy rocks. Look at that. He'll pee at his head. You gotta be careful there, Froggo. Look at that. Look at the color. I feel like I'm a fucking little kid again, just staring at every goddamn animal out here, bro. All right, no point in stopping just yet. Look at that. Wow. I like this rock wall right here too. Oh, cool. As you can see, this is where our basin comes to an end. That ridge up there, I think, from up there we'll have a view of like everything. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Don't fall. Holy shit. I can see all the great peaks of the Olympic Mountains from here. You got these things, Mount Deception and Mount Mystery over there. Those are some really steep fucking mountains, and I don't know if there's even a route up them. Some of these peaks have snow on them still, over there. You guys see that lake down there? That's actually not the same lake that I was at earlier. That's the upper one. As I said, 2 lakes. We gotta explore them both, so let's get down there. The Olympic Mountains used to be home to mountain goats. Big white sheep, got like black horns, pretty aggressive. Thing is, mountain goats are not supposed to be in the Olympic Mountains. In the early 1900s, some hunters introduced them because they wanted to hunt them here. And all the goats just started populating in mass. They ended up getting addicted to the salt that's in the rocks out here, and they became like crackheads. They were attacking hikers. 2 years ago, only 2 years ago, they decided to relocate all the mountain goats back to the Cascades near Seattle, their rightful home. You know, there's actually some rumors that because there were so many mountain goats in these mountains, they weren't able to relocate them all. I hope to one day see one out here. Hopefully he doesn't fucking attack me and kill me. They actually killed a man a few years ago. That's part of the reason they, decided to relocate them. It looks to me like a body of water sat here. Maybe some snow just melted. These are marks. It's funny, they do look like goat marks, but they're very faint, so I really couldn't tell. I love the little yellow color of that moss. They even got a mini lake also. That's cute. I think I have to cross this lake. God, look at all those tadpoles. I'm gonna have so many thumbnail worthy shots from this. I don't even know what to choose. I'm seeing all these like half grown tadpoles that are half tadpole, half frog. What the fuck? I see a marmot. He's a good little marmot. Do you guys see the other marmot? think I see my camp over there. I made it back to my camp. I did an entire round trip exploration of this whole basin. So let's get this tent set up in that nice flat spot over there. Yep, this'll do. I can enter through there. Fuck me, these mosquitoes are genuinely destroying me, bro. I'm covered in bites. Fuck me, that is a black bear. Oh shit. Right near my campsite. You gotta be joking. What the actual fuck? You guys see him? Yeah, there he is. Holy fuck. Oh man, I think we should be alright tonight, but right near my campground, bro. I explored this entire basin. I went all the way through here. He was hiding, dude. That's the final boss of these mountains, bro. See him? There he is, right there. Perfect. Perfect angle with the scope. God damn, bro. It looks like he's heading over to the other side of the ridge. Kind of towards the pass. Well, whether or not he wants to come back and investigate my tent tonight, I suppose we're gonna find out. I'm gonna pack up my dinner, bring some water, start heading up the mountain. Let's get to the top of that ridge. Well, the trip can't be complete without some deer. See them? They're running. Oh my god, they're hopping. Well, I just climbed up this mountain in about 30 minutes. Something that would have taken me like 2.5 hours with my big bag on. I can already tell it's gonna get pretty cold up here pretty soon, so I'll be putting my jacket on soon. See, it's a good thing I brought it. And I still have enough time for a sunset. Oh my lord. I'm gonna try and get up this little peak right here. It shouldn't take me very long. I think we got the best view in town. You know what? That's enough climbing for the trip. Thank God. See, there's Lost Peak over there. We're actually higher up than Lost Peak right now. That mountain there is Mount Olympus. It's basically the king of this mountain range. Highest mountain out here, huge volcano. It's the only mountain that's still absolutely covered in snow right now. I haven't eaten in a long time. It's time for some patriotic sugar cookies. Some patriotic sugar cookies at the top of one of America's most beautiful fucking mountain ranges. Okay, boys. Well, if he comes tonight, he will come. It's a single action 22. So if I were you, I'd actually place bets on the fucking bear. I seem to have survived the night. But this one fucking deer, this big buck, kept walking around my camp and waking me up. And I'd look outside through the peephole and I would just see his majestic form. So I just named him Guardian Angel Deer. Next water fill-up point, I'm gonna stop, fill up and hydrate a little bit, and then straight moving from there. I want to see how quick I can make it back to my car. Oh my god. It's 6:10 p.m. and I'm back at my car. Oh my god. Okay, come on. 56 miles. Is that what that says? Oh. Fuck me.